Hey, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. We had quite a lot of comments about Nanai's house and what we should and shouldn't do, and shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that kind of suggestions, all in good faith and all with good intention. But I thought I'd give you a walk around Nanai's house now and actually face the reality that Nanai has the house that she wants. It may not be your idea of a house, and perhaps when you look at some of the things that she's done, then you may realize that fact. Okay, so let's go and have a look. So someone wanted us to make tiers here. I wanted us to cut down the side of the steps, so that they're not like that. They're not finished at the moment and the wall is not high, but he's saying that it should be tiered because Nanai will feel like she's in a hole. I don't think so. There's no sign of a hole here, so let's not make that assumption. So this will be a pathway. It's undercover. I'm going to take you around the back here. Now obviously all of this has got to be have a path on it. Now this is exactly how Nanai wants it. She was the contractor here. It's still not quite finished, but it's almost finished enough for Nanai, and she is quite happy with the way that it is. This is her washroom. There we are. It's just how she wants it. Now, it may not be how you want it, but Nanai, face it, Nanai is a simple lady. All of this has to be all cleaned up, has to be all taken around there so that there is a path, and that will be done. Now, not sure whether this is open. Yes, it is. Now, this is Nanai's kitchen. Now, it may not be your kitchen, but it's Nanai's. She commandeered what was my workbench, and she commandeered it. She has this down here. This is the way that she set it up. That little urn there we used to keep the water in, and has done for many, many years. She has a new table which was done by her son, Beanie. Now, the table is too high, but Beanie is not a furniture maker, but he made this table, and the problem would be that this is too wide, but Nanai is quite happy with it. Now, it may be very poor compared to what you want, but Nanai likes it. So if I take you in now, this is the toilet that Nanai wanted, and this is the toilet that she got, and this is the toilet that Filipino style. They sit up on it and squat, and then they flush it with a bucket, and they force it so that she has it. And it has a little laundry rack, and that's it. Window hasn't been put in. For some reason they missed that window, but there will be a window going in there. And there's light. Now, when Nanai had her nice big room, what she did was she put her laundry line in the middle of the room. So the her laundry line went from here right across and over to there. That's what she wanted. This is Nanai's house, and compared to what Nanai had before, this is an absolute palace. As I said, under the light, this was the laundry line for the washing, and she hung her washing up. Now, instead of doing it that way, Beth persuaded her, well, if you have to have a laundry line, why don't you put it to one side? And this is what Nanai wanted, and this is what Nanai got. So, there are many people who say, well, you should do this, and you should do that, and you should do this and that and other. And I'm sure that if you were here, the house would be different. But it would not be the house that Nana wanted. Now, most people would never dream of having the refrigerator in the living room. They'd put it in the kitchen. Well, Nana put it in the living room, and so we respect it. That up there is to stop the cats from coming in and jumping on the television on their way down to the floor. Then we come out. Someone said we should find another place to park the trucks so that Nanai didn't have her view spoiled. Nanai is more than happy with this. She does not see this as being unsightly. When I came, I thought we'll put this as a big overhang so she's always out of the rain. And then I bought these couches, and I put the couches opposite each other with a table in between. And this is where Nanai put them. Now, shall I try to inflict my view on her? No. Now there's rebar, and there's cement, and there's materials there, and there's a cement mixer. Nanai sees none of this as being offensive. So, what shall we do? Shall we try to give Nanai a house that she doesn't feel comfortable in? Or shall we just respect what she herself sees as being fine? Now for me, I prefer not to come in and act like the ugly foreigner and force this or that on her. And between Nanai and between some light guidance from me, I like to think, we've arrived at something that everybody is happy with. Nanai lived in the simplest house possible. When we arrived, she had been living in that house for 48 years with no running water. We brought running water up to her house. There is a picture on Facebook of her at the faucet running water for the first time. She lived in that house until, a month or may even be 2 months now. And now she has that big house. She has that whole covered in area there. And soon she will actually be able to take a swim in a pool. Now,